it just makes me a little angry that they're doing this to people and not really explaining a whole lot to make people feel better and telling people, well, we're just giving you opportunities to make more money. And which in ways I think is complete bullshit. Asking the average person to go out there and find their own ad reads so they can make enough money to sustain themselves. That is a regular job right there. I can tell you that right now.
I know.
That is a full-time job. As someone who has a YouTube channel, joined here by Martin Thomas and a few other people around here. We've been doing this for 12 years, so safe to say that we've found some level of success with this. So people have been asking me how I feel about YouTube changing those policies again.
Again?
Well, you better be glad YouTube ain't an insurance company. Your policy be changing every week.
What's the new policy?
So, and once again, I hate to come on here and say this all the time about YouTube, but it doesn't seem like what they're doing is not exactly well thought out. Didn't really think this through. Now we'll find out because, and we still have time to see where this goes, but come February 2027, looking right here, and this is stuff that you might not know about, Martin, but I'll try to break it down for you as much as I can.
Yeah, explain it like I'm 5.
Okay. Oh, well. Numbers, subscribers, big people, small people lose, big people win. Nah, man. So February 2027, you have to have a certain amount of qualified watch hours for either your YouTube videos or your shorts.
Okay.
And everything's been doubled as much as I can tell right now. So, and this is watch hours for getting monetized. You know, the way you make money.
Yeah.
So all these people out there who have these hopes and dreams of someday just even making a little side money with YouTube, kind of feeling the heat right now, kind of feeling threatened by this.
Yeah.
Kind of feeling hopeless at this point. So if you know about watch hours on YouTube, then you know that you need 4,000 qualified watch hours on your regular YouTube videos. And I think you needed 10 million for YouTube shorts. And I don't do a whole lot of shorts. So we do shorts on our channel, but I don't deal with those a lot. So I don't know what the exact number is. I might be wrong.
10 million.
Yeah. Because it's short form, so easier to get through.
Yeah.
But now your watch time has gone to, you need 8,000 qualified watch hours in the last 12 months in order to get monetized, or 20 million views on your shorts in the last 90 days. And if you're a bigger channel and you've been doing it for years like us, because some people are saying, well, why are you complaining? Because y'all been grandfathered in. You don't have to worry about this. And plus, you're a bigger channel. Your watch time is no problem. You guys are fine. Yeah, but I think that's a really shitty thing to go around feeling like, well, I'm fine, so the hell with everybody else.
Yeah.
No, man, I want people to go onto YouTube. And that was the cool thing about YouTube at its most accessible, is that you could go in there and anybody could possibly either make some money or even make a living on it.
Sure.
And now people are feeling pretty much threatened by this. And I know what the deal is with this. They're trying to say that, I believe, they're trying to get rid of slop videos, especially AI slop videos. I know that they want people to come in and probably be a little more serious. They want the consistency in there. They want people to really go in there and put in the work to actually earn money on YouTube.
Yeah.
I understand that in some kind of way. And by the way, what's wrong with people just coming in and just doing a video just for fun? Just doing a video just as a hobby.
I mean, you say they're not putting a lot of work into it, but if a lot of people are watching it, then what's it matter?
Yeah, or if a lot of people aren't.
Yeah.
I always thought it was cool that if you just want to put a video up, as long as you're within their standards and their rules, if you just want to get creative and put something up, What's wrong with that? Well, I guess people are going to be doing that more now because they're going to be making no money.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube, because let me tell you what they're trying to do. At least from what I understand, I think that now they're trying to get people to make money in different ways besides making money with AdSense, which is that's the platform that you use already to make money on YouTube. They insert the ads on your video.
Yeah.
Or you control how many ads you have on there and whatnot, but they're the ones that they apply as long as you are. Let me go and let Billy in.
Yeah, sure.
As long as you have met their standards for monetization, they apply AdSense on there. But see, here's the thing that they're trying to do. I think what they're doing is that they want people now to try to make money by doing things like trying to get ad reads.
Yeah.
I guess trying to sell merch. If some people have said, if you have a business, use YouTube to actually go out there and promote your business and make your business bigger.
Yeah.
So now they're trying to give you all these alternatives to making money besides AdSense, because it seems like they're hinting that, if it seems like it's a little too hard to get monetized, here are some other things that you can do. I don't understand that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because as somebody who does ad reads, and you know this, ad reads are not easy to do. I do ad reads all the time.
Yeah.
But even as somebody who does ad reads all the time, to get ad reads is a job. I have a partnership with a company that gets ad reads for us.
You're right.
If you want to get them consistently, because that's how you make money. You only get money from ad reads if you want to get paid on a regular basis, you have to have them on a regular basis. And to go out there and do it, first of all, that's a job within itself.
Sure.
Second of all, you're putting people in a rough position, almost a catch-22, because how are you going to get ad reads from people? Are you going to get advertisers? How are you going to appeal to them when you ain't got views?
Yeah.
When you're not even able to monetize because you're not getting the views.
Right.
Because advertisers are going to look at your analytics and see how many people are watching you and watching your videos. So between asking people to do the work to go out and find ads all the time, which takes a lot of time, and trying to find a way to appeal to those people, if you even know how to do that, that's difficult. That's a lot of work. And a lot of people, it's just not manageable to do that.
Sure.
And I know what they're saying right now. They're saying, well, hey, to help with that, so we're going to be able to probably increase people's views, because now, starting in just a few days, on the 24th of August, views will count the moment a video begins to play. No minimum watch time across all formats. VOD, shorts, live, your regular videos out there. Yeah. Oh, don't do that. Somebody did that when we were on Spill, when they were just going in there and just fudging the numbers, and they blocked our monetization quick and did not. And we tried to appeal, and they said, we don't give a shit.
None of this sounds sustainable. I'm catching, a little bit of the drift here.
No, exactly. So that might be cool in a way to get your numbers up, but also if an advertiser is trying to look at you, you still have to make measure engagement, how long people are watching your video.
Right.
And so y'all didn't think this shit through, did you? At least it doesn't sound like it. We'll wait and see, and maybe it works. I don't know, but it just doesn't sound like, as you say, Billy, this is sustainable. This is something that's even possible for new people to get in there.
Yeah.
And so what's going on? Is the building full? Are you trying to get some people out? Are you trying to actually clear? Do you not have the bandwidth because there's so many people on YouTube now?
Yeah.
That you don't have the capability to keep all those people out? Because it feels like
a good thing.
Well, it feels like they're trying to rush people out, or push people out, or make it harder for people to at least get in.
Right.
Well, I mean, you look at the thing like, what's one of the biggest things besides regular podcasts on YouTube? True crime podcast, right?
Okay, yeah.
And how many buzzwords will get you demonetized, which you have to say for true crime?
Oh, yeah.
Like assault, and I'm not gonna say them, but like there's like 15 words you can't say, so people got to start rhyming shit and all that. But I'm saying that's one of your biggest platforms on the one of the biggest numbers on that platform, and you can't say it. So I'm saying that's just where they run things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got just reading how there's some universities teaching classes on how to be a YouTube star. It's probably a curriculum you could sign up for.
First of all, I've always said,
I know.
Don't try to be a YouTube star.
Mm-hmm.
Go on there and try to be somebody that at least modestly is able to make even a little bit of money on YouTube. Don't if you don't want, because the moment you try to be a star on there, then I tell you, you give it a month, and when you ain't a star.
We've seen that over and over.
Yeah.
Or you start crashing out.
Yeah.
You end up like Obo on 6th Street.
You start going crazy trying to do that.
Start to make a video.
Yeah, you want to be out there yelling the N-word.
Yeah. Getting your ass locked down.
Yeah, you're going to start getting desperate and start yelling this negative shit at black people, racist things at black people. You know.
He's like, man, I gave it 3 weeks, man. I was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I went to the N-word.
Man. Well, I gave it a month. But that's
check my views.
Yeah, people go crazy trying to do that. But I'm glad you said that, because now trying to even be someone who's just moderately successful, somebody just trying to make some spare money on YouTube, the monetization is going to be harder to get into. And furthermore, and this has been going around, this is why I think that this is not well thought out. Because now what if you're somebody, because now people are saying, well, listen, you just got to up your game. You got to be consistent, which is, I've always said that. I said I'll always say this, the key to like doing it successfully is to be consistent. Great. But if you really want to reach these numbers right here, especially if you're doing something longer form besides shorts, think about this. What if you're doing animation?
That takes a while.
That something you might put out at most maybe every 2 weeks. It's hard to put that out on a weekly basis. And plus you just put people to be successful around here. James and I, the editor, we figured it out. We have a quota of certain videos we got to put out a week in order to reach our financial goals. And plus those are videos that, and I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I like doing it. You know, we talk about trending news. We talk about movies. We talk about current events. We talk about current things. We're not very evergreen with everything around here, except maybe the roast and a few other things. But I don't mind doing that. But not everybody should have to chase viral, current things, recent events. You know, everybody, YouTube is moving more towards, I don't know, man. You know, I don't know what they're trying to churn out. They're moving something to more of a commodity where people are doing loads of videos in order to get watch time hours and in order to achieve, you know, the 20 million that you need for shorts. And they're really trying to push shorts, and they ain't reached TikTok's level of success with that.
It seems like, and maybe just it's the algorithm, what it feeds me. But when I go on YouTube, 80% of it is people doing video essays.
Yeah, and that's fine. It's like it's nothing bad about people doing it, but people should not. If video essays is your thing, I don't care if doing pranks is your thing, as long as you're not being a complete dick about it. Whatever you want to do, you know.
If there's anybody doing pranks who's not being a dick about it,
that's the nature of pranks.
There are, but nobody gets it. Everybody thinks that pulling pranks. Oh, I got to be an asshole or a racist to do it.
Mess with somebody.
Yeah, I got to go out. There's a difference between pulling a clever prank and just going out and harassing the shit out of people. But the point is, you should be able to do whatever you want to do. You should not be coerced into doing a certain format because you got to reach these high-ass numbers right here.
Yeah.
And I think it's sad, man, that people, once a platform that gave people hope of perhaps one day maybe not being rich, not being a superstar, but
financial independence.
Just making something where you can make a living on it, where you could live modestly even. That is something that I see them getting away from more and more if they continue to do this and having billions of people on there. I understand, but I don't think it's right to have billions of people on there. I know it's hard to manage when you have that many people on there, and you have to change policies to adjust to whatever's shifting in your business. And I know it's hard to think things through with that many people. But you have to, man.
Well, you know, the problem is that they don't have competition. They have no competitors, so they can just write whatever rules they want.
They act a fool.
Everybody's talking about, and you're 100% correct. That's another thing. They can change these policies. They can change these policies carelessly because nobody's there to put pressure on them to do so. And they don't. And only people that I've seen in my experience and looking at certain YouTube videos, the only people that they seem to really answer are the biggest YouTubers who have the millions and millions and millions of followers to put a little a little black eye on what they're doing. Put a little bruise on their reputation because enough people sit out there and watch that. But YouTube right now is everybody's saying that is beating TV.
Mm-hmm.
That's beating streaming out there as far as the
right.
Your Netflix and your Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So
it's going to their heads.
Yeah, everybody's watching YouTube right now, and it's hard not to think that with no competition that you just don't really care. And if you do, you're just not giving people that you're not giving people that confidence.
Well, they have the attitude of where are you gonna go then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Where you gonna go next?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Yeah. So you gotta comply.
And you can go over to Daily Motion if you want.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that is.
And the way they are telling people, if you don't like it, and it's not a bad thing either. If you don't like it, take your ass to Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean that even a bad way, but it's like, hey, you're not making enough money right here? Go over to Patreon and do some things. They can make some money over there, but why should you do that when you had opportunity here at one time? People were hopeful about this. I hate seeing this, man, for people out there. I just think it's and the way they ship policy so much, it doesn't give me a whole lot of confidence. Our feeling of safety or stability over here for what and we're considered. So we have, as of recently, we have 317,000, and that's considered mid-tier to big. And even if it's not 1 million subscribers, the income that we bring in is considered to be very successful.
Mm-hmm.
So, and a lot of people are saying you are in that safety zone right now. However,
if they keep moving the goalposts,
yeah, and it makes me nervous. But I'm not as nervous for myself as I am possibly upset. And I'm saying possibly because I still don't know. This all might work out fine, but it just makes me a little angry that they're doing this to people and not really explaining a whole lot to make people feel better and telling people, well, we're just giving you opportunities to make more money. And which in ways I think is complete bullshit. Asking the average person to go out there and find their own ad reads so they can make enough money to sustain themselves. That is a regular job right there. I can tell you that right now.
I know.
That is a full-time job.
I know. I've been tasked with finding a sponsor for our barbecue team. It's like, yeah, either that or you're going to have to pay what the sponsor would. And I'm like,
man,
Billy,
you are out of focus. I'm sorry.
Like, that's a lot of work.
It is.
Yeah. Trying to go around and find, it's like, hey, you want to sponsor this? What is this? Oh boy, okay.
Yeah,
exactly. Let me lay this out.
Yeah.
Ever since I started, because I had an agent at one time, and they said, listen, we represent people that are kind of young or, people who just too busy to manage themselves. Like, you know what you're doing. You don't have to do this. You can take care of this. And you put a business email up there, and now I don't even handle as many ad read deals as the people we're partnered with. It's a company called Podium. They're an extension of Rooster Teeth. But the little ones that I get through, I might handle like about 3, 4, 5 a month, and that's time. It's just doing those. I'm like, man, like yesterday morning, the reason why I couldn't prepare a show is because I was one trying to take care of stuff over in London with my cousin stuff, but the other was like I'm trying to handle a couple of ad reads, and yeah, it's a job, y'all. So I mean, and if you don't have the numbers or the views, they're not going to be looking at you anyway. In my experience, so you really, what are you doing? I don't understand this. I don't get it. I would say please explain, but you're just gonna tell me to kiss your ass and.
We'll explain.
That's your explanation.
I thought we already did. We said kiss our ass.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to say it again?
And if I'm missing something, because I've been told that many times in certain ways.
Well, apparently you ain't listening.
Now I would tell you this also. I do have a YouTube manager. And I talk to them every now and then because, they're like, yeah, call me if you need anything, but we don't have, look, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. So it's not like they ignore me. They have made efforts to take care of creators or people who make videos on a regular basis, who are a business for this, a mid-tier to a high-tier channel. It's not like they've totally ignored me, but it's just there's been too many situations like this where people have suffered because of some policy that was just not well thought through because I don't know what too many people and you just can't do it. I'd rather hear you. I'd rather them say that. I'd rather them tell me just straight up front. It's too many of you there, man. And we're trying, but we can't keep up with you. So we got to shut the door for a little bit. You know? So I'd rather y'all put up a no vacancy sign.
Hey, that's enough, y'all. Come on.
Yeah.
I know what they will say though.
And if anybody has any knowledge on this, because I'm not claiming to know everything, I would really love to know more to make myself feel better about it. I really like to be more knowledgeable on this. But from whatever I've read, I've had to look at analytics and numbers for a long time, and this just doesn't make sense to me. It just seems very difficult what they're doing to new people. So please set me straight if I'm wrong, and I'm very well could be because I might be missing some stuff, you know. And there's plenty of time to actually see where this goes.
Yeah.
And there's been things where YouTube has listened to enough people, and I can't say that they don't. You know, I say they don't listen. That's not true. There's been things where they've backtracked because they were like, "Yeah, you're right." So,
okay.
Yeah. There was the thing with language. They had to go back and say, "All right, we got to change that." They're quick to kind of do things if their AI algorithm does something. You know, people shouldn't have to appeal and deal with that anyway.
Yeah.
But if it's bad enough, they'll have somebody come in and fix it. At least for some people.
Well, you know, that's one of the it's a disadvantage. They don't have any competition, but that's one of the advantages of not having any competition. They've got the hugest platform with all these people on it. If everybody's saying the same thing, then they'll be like, all right, well, we hear you now. You know, not like Alabama. But
right. Yeah, you see how that worked there.
I mean, they keep saying it, and they're like, we told y'all no.
Yeah, you know, whether you like whether you like some content or not, in the heyday of YouTube, and I get it was a Wild West sort of situation, so they had to clamp down and put some policies in place. But it was a sense of more creativity going on.
Sure.
And it just seems like, and you can still do that, but some people, I hear people right now saying, well, there goes my dreams of trying to make money with this. And some people are like, well, shit, guess I'm doing it as a hobby now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, you know, we need more electricians and plumbers.
Wow, there you go. Encouraging words from Martin Thomas.
I mean, you may as well say the world needs plenty of bartenders. I mean, you don't go old school and kill everybody's dreams.
Martin is that grandfather,
that old daddy
that just killed
the 70s.
Yeah. But you try to do that shit, boy, for anyway. They'll still work at the post office.
And don't slam that goddamn door.
Yeah. Trying to make money on them YouTubes over there, boy. You ain't gonna be nothing.
Them tube views.
Look at Hollywood over here trying to be something.
Hollywood coming in.
Yeah. Boy, you still doing that comedy?
Action. Okay,
Biggest joke is you trying to do this shit. Come on.
These jokers.
Come on, boy, apply down there at the barbershop.
Hey, y'all, it's Richard Roundtree. Richard Roundtree, everybody.
Yeah, you cut your own hair, don't you? Right? Martin said, well, give up.
You can still do YouTube on the side.
See, you need a trade. See,
you're laughing, but
you and Will Coleman, you would turn into him right now.
I'm laughing, but I grew up just like everybody else.
You still doing them silly YouTubes on there, them little videos?
They wouldn't even say that right. They mispronounce YouTube
You still doing the two-boos over there and everything? Yeah, all right. Well, we ain't gonna get a real job.
With the rest of them pussies.
Maybe it'll turn into something.
I don't know if you can trust that computer anyway.
Well, tried to teach you football. You don't want to learn nothing about that. Look at you now.
Some of this seems oddly specific. But you tapping into something right now. I was just doing a bit.
I would have hired you.
Look at me now. Look at me now, Daddy. Look at me now.
He's like, complaining.
Well, would you look at that? You made it to the end of the video. That means you really like us. So just go ahead and press that like button and subscribe while you're at it. And check out our other channels, our social media like Instagram, TikTok, and our Patreon, where we have new stuff coming up all the time. And we'll see you on the next video.